To understand clinical development, it is essential to clarify what it is not, as well as what occurs before and after this phase. We begin with research, during which we identify a candidate for a new drug, treatment, or device that we believe could benefit a specific group of patients. The goal is to bring this new candidate to market where it can help patients and generate a return on investment. Before we can sell our product, it must receive approval from regulatory authorities. Clinical development is the process of transforming a research idea into a market-approved product. The term clinical refers to testing in humans, which involves conducting trials with people. However, prior to testing in humans, we go through a preclinical phase. During this phase, we perform tests in laboratories and on animals to minimize risks for human participants and gather as much information as possible about our new product. Clinical development is a project, often referred to as a program, designed to demonstrate that a drug candidate, which represents our new idea, is both safe and effective. In simpler terms, we must show that any potential adverse effects do not outweigh the benefits, and that the treatment genuinely addresses the targeted condition, while being superior to existing alternatives. This evidence must be gathered from actual use in humans, which is the core meaning of the term clinical. We require objective evidence to support our claims, and this evidence must be based on comprehensive data and thorough statistical analysis. All of our work is conducted under strict controls to ensure that the evidence we collect is solid and trustworthy. The entire development process is lengthy, complex, and expensive. To manage this, we break it down into smaller, stepwise stages and conduct different clinical trials along the way. The next question is: what is a clinical trial? A clinical trial, sometimes referred to as a study, is a sub-project that contributes to the overall understanding of a drug. Clinical trials address various aspects of a drug's profile. These aspects may include determining the appropriate dosage, assessing long-term effects, exploring specific safety concerns, and collecting evidence to ensure that the drug has the desired therapeutic effect and benefits the condition being treated. Each trial is clearly defined, specifying what is being tested, the method of drug administration, the measurements and monitoring processes in place to ensure participant safety, and the data analysis techniques that will be employed. Additionally, all trials must be approved by regulatory authorities before they can commence. Clinical trials are typically conducted at trial sites, which are usually standard clinics or hospitals, where patients receive treatment for the condition of interest. However, there are also specialized trial sites dedicated solely to conducting clinical trials. You may have encountered posters about clinical trials during a visit to your doctor, or, depending on your country, you might have seen advertisements inviting participation in clinical trials. Throughout the trial, we gather data, known as clinical data, as it pertains to human participants. This data is used to generate statistics that provide evidence of the results. We conduct all activities under strict controls and thorough documentation to ensure that our data and conclusions are reliable and well supported.